Right, test drive video. My last video I started talking about what exactly was wrong with the motors and kind of cut off halfway. The engine block and the cylinder heads are two different materials, and the aluminum and the cylinder head expands faster than the what I believe to be steel engine block. And you know, so when you got two different metals expanding at different rates and a head gasket in between there, they are known for, I mean, not a common issue, but if you get a 3.1 or a 2.8, don't be surprised if you need a head gasket at some point. But they're pretty cheap. They're an easy engine to work on. So it's really not anything you can't do yourself. I mean, if you're somewhat mechanically inclined. So I'm going to be filming and driving at the same time. So the quality might really not be so bueno. Give you guys a good fucking shot of my knee there. That wasn't intentional. Well, the second time it was, but not at first. His ignition is kind of screwy. There we go. The old digital dash. It is only about 7 or 8 degrees out today. So for a 32-year-old car, I think that started up pretty good, considering this fuel injection system is a lot closer to like being carbureted than, say, the old Dodge is. Right up there. Big old load of wood. These cars make 135 horsepower and 185 foot-pounds of torque. And they make that torque at, I believe, 2,600 RPM. There's the owner of the car right here. I don't know if he's getting in or what's up. Just looking at something back there. But yeah, 135 horsepower, 185 foot-pounds of torque. And they make that torque at, I think, 2,600 RPM. So not a whole lot of power, but they do make the torque, you know, fairly low. So they're really, really nice for cruising highway. It's a fairly smooth engine. It might not be so smooth at the higher RPM. By about 3,500 RPM, it's about ran out of torque, and you're just revving the piss out of it for no good reason. But let me talk to him real quick before we take off, because it is his car. Hey, Nelson.
What's up?
What you looking at?
I was just looking at my suspension.
You coming with?
Where?
Town.
Oh, no, probably not.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know you were taking my car.
Oh, yeah, I'm taking the video.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Okay. Alrighty.
I do have a small exhaust leak that I need to fix, but it's not urgent.
It's a lot smaller of an exhaust leak than what's in the Dodge.
That's true. But, you know, still something I gotta do. But
Alright, well, I'm going to take off then so that I can get a little bit of driving footage before the phone dies.
sounds good.
Because my battery sucks and it's a little chilly out here.
You going to the gas station and back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be back in a bit.
Alright, you wanna give me an unsweetened tea?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. When we come back, I do have this antifreeze, and I want to top my overflow off because
It's a little low.
it's a little low.
Okay.
It's not dangerous or anything, but you know,
Alright.
just keep my fluids in check.
Yeah.
But yeah, have fun.
Alrighty. Let's.
Don't blow my engine up, please.
No, I won't. If you haven't blown it up yet, neither will I.
Alright. Drive safe.
Yeah. Don't blow his engine up. Yeah, I apologize for the kind of low camera quality. I'm backing up out of a little bit of a lengthy driveway here. There's a lot of snow. The driveway is pretty narrow right now because of the way it's plowed. But today is February 13th, I think, or maybe even the 14th. It's Super Bowl Sunday. And means that winter is, means that winter is nearly over. Even though the UP winter is not really over until like May. But at least the below zero weather at night is over, because it got down to -17 last night. And not exactly ready for summer, but I'm ready to be in the 20s, 30s, and 40s, that's for sure. The speedometer is not correct. So 45 is 55, and I believe 52 is 65. We're still in third gear. There, it just shifted into overdrive. I believe 66 is like 85. So, I mean, yeah, it takes a little while to get up to 85 or any of that, but once you're there, it cruises along pretty good. I mean, effortlessly. If I had to pass somebody right now, I mean, I really wouldn't be hard. We were kind of going downhill a little bit. There's a curve there, so I don't really want to get on it. But it's got power. I think it's about a 3,000-pound car. It's not super light. It's a mid-sized car, but it's comfy. It doesn't feel all cheap like the, compact cars that are all cheap and you hear all the plastic crinkling around you. And the engine's super buzzy. You're always revving like high as fuck all the time. This ain't like that. This feels like you'd expect an Oldsmobile or a Buick to feel. I really, really like this car a lot. I don't get what everybody's deal is with the W-body cars, but we've had really nothing but good luck with this thing. I mean, a few repairs that, a 30-some-year-old car is going to need. But he's had this thing for, I think, 4 years now. And my brother, he beats the shit out of the thing. I mean, I love my brother. I ain't trying to talk no shit, but he doesn't take care of his things. And this car just doesn't seem to care. It just keeps on plucking along. A little bit of snow right there. Didn't even feel it. This guy up here doing something. I don't know if he's plowing his driveway or what he's got going on. Yep, plowing his driveway. Keep in mind, during this test drive, I'll probably do it on the way back from the gas station too. But this, I mean, it wasn't warmed up all the way. I mean, I'd let it warm up a little bit before I took it on the test drive. But it was only for a couple minutes, and then I went back in. I had a few things to do in the house, so I kind of had some time to cool back down. By the way, that's a Thrush turbo muffler. Sounds really good. I love the way that this particular V6 sounds. In my opinion, this is the best sounding 6-cylinder engine. Whoops. Best sounding 6-cylinder engine ever built. Except for maybe the 4.3 liter 4.3 GM V6. But honestly, I think this one has more power. I would put this up against a 4.3 any day. It's faster. In my opinion, it's probably got more towing power. I know you can look up the specs for those engines online, and I call bullshit. I don't think they make any 200 foot-pounds of torque. I call bullshit. I've had two of them. They got 12 miles a gallon and just absolutely gutless. An S10 Blazer doesn't weigh a whole awful lot more than this car does, and it's way slower. I can go up a hill at 65 and the car will stay in fourth gear without downshifting. My S10 Blazer wouldn't do that. It'd downshift into third, and then back into fourth, and then back into third, and then back into fourth. Another thing I'll say about this car is that the transmission, the old GM front-wheel drive transmissions, they aren't great, and this thing doesn't shift real well. I mean, the timing's good, but it shifts hard. I think this transmission's getting a little tired. See, it gets a little jerky there at the higher RPM because the engine's starting to run out of torque. I think it has an issue with the pickup tube. I think the pickup tube in the gas tank might be cracked, and that could be part of why it's a little jerky like that. I drove an S10 once with a 2.8 liter, and that did the same thing at the higher RPM. I know I just completely passed the gas station that I was going to go to, but I come around the corner and wanted to kick it down to show you guys the performance of this thing while it's warmed up. So I think that's going to be it for this video. If you're looking at one of these, go ahead and buy them. Don't listen to all the shit that people talk about the W-body cars. They're great. And the value of these cars is starting to go up too. So, alright, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I wish I had more time to do videos on this car. I absolutely love the thing. It's truly a great vehicle. I've got no complaints about it. I mean, are there a few things that I don't really like a whole lot? Yeah. But they're so minuscule that compared to the things I do like about the car, I can completely overlook them. It was like an 07 Buick broke down on the side of the road, and we're in a fucking 1990. And we're kicking ass. So, alright, thanks for watching. That's going to be it. Bye. Okay, now bye.